feedback. Yeah, you are being redirected. Hello, guys. Can we get to 1K likes? Yeah. Either ways, you are being redirected. But okay. But when you get that feedback, when you get rejected, what do you do? Some people, anything to question. What do you mean? Anything to question? When you get rejected, because some people lash out. We're gonna be covering a story of something that happened over the weekend, very recent. Well, over the weekend, so it's quite recent, of someone who got rejected, and the person, their reaction was, yeah, it's kind of like a, yeah, you guys will be able to tell, because at this point I just want to leave it blank so you guys can actually, decide how do you feel about this person's reaction. But I just want to first, let's get your thoughts. There's not a right or wrong answer. First of all, it's just the way that you experience life, the way that you see rejection. So let me see. I think it depends on what kind of rejection. When it comes to goals, never keep up. Never give up. Okay, true. All right, when it comes to goals, never give up. But what type of rejection then? What kind of rejection? Sorry. I don't understand what you mean. Um, so what kind of rejection? So you said sorry went out accidentally if you replied. Oh, no, I like maybe a job. Okay, so what kind other kind of rejection is somewhat unacceptable? What would be an unacceptable rejection? Because I mean, there are some the rejection from a job, rejection from almost anything. It's like what you said. It's like it could be a redirection, or it could be another way to say, yeah, keep going, or you're in the right path, or maybe your tactic, or the way that you actually, going about doing this whichever your manner, your tactic is not the right one. You should redirect your tactic, or think back and go back to the drawing board and think again. But so okay, let's quantify it. Let's what about rejection? Because you said rejection from a job. What do you guys think about rejection from relationship, for example? Or how do you guys feel about that? Rejection from a relationship? Because when it comes to relationship, it tends we all can say that we feel rejected at some point or the other. Yeah, if maybe indeed try in a different way. Yeah. It may be trying a different way. Or it may be just not rejection, it just maybe not a good fit. Because sometimes we see, because sometimes people can see, look at rejection as if it's something that is once you don't have your way, once you don't get what you wanted, then it's rejection. It could be it wasn't a click, or it could be that it wasn't the right time. It could be that, whatever else. Maybe it's not rejection. Maybe it's just not your time. So, let's see. Anybody else? What do you feel? Okay, guys, can we get to 1K likes? Everybody starts. Smash the screen, tap the screen. I'd appreciate. Do you guys? I'd appreciate if you do. Yeah, gently though. Smash the screen gently. Yeah, tap the screen. Come on. Tap, smash, wipe, smack, whichever one. So, okay. Okay. So this is a story piece of which is recently, it happened, like I said, over the weekend. It says former American Next Top Model star threatened to sue streamer Black Boy Max for rejecting her kiss on his live stream. So basically, this live streamer, I think he's streaming a different platform than this. He was trying to he was, let me see. Okay, there's a video of it, and on OMG, no way. Yeah, like okay, so I'm gonna play a video here, but you guys cannot see it, but it's gonna be you can see it on YouTube. But so yeah, this is what happened. Cause she's I don't know, I don't even find her attractive though, but anyway, that's like that's the thing about okay. So you guys gonna hear the audio. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, so basically the streamer Playboy Cardi. All right, guys, keep smashing the like button. Keep tapping the like button. I'd appreciate it if you do. Okay, so I think I got it now. Okay, so you guys can hear, listen to this closely. So I mean, I'm gonna paint the picture for you guys. So basically, imagine they are just in the street and in the city center, you know, or in the shopping mall, and then he's streaming, he's interacting with different people, and then the the former America Next Top model, she came and approached him, and she started asking him question, and this is how it started. This is the scene.
Yes. So I'm a streamer, you know. I also make music. I don't know if you know Fred again is Skepta. I'm a song nominated for a Grammy with them, Victory Lap.
Really?
Yes. And I am nominated for Streamer of the Year. Music streamer, best stream series, best stream. Right here, support black business. What's your name?
Okay, so basically now he got that streamer, he has some flyers that he was handing out. He was giving out some flyers in the street to just regular people. And this model just approached him, and they're just talking like face to face. So and outside, outdoors, while people are around. There wasn't a crowd, but just people who are around. They shaking hands.
Yes, yes, yes. 100%. Black Boy Max, Black Boy Max.
And now she took out her phone and she's basically doing like an Instagram story or Instagram reel. But just basically she's making a picture, no, I mean a video, and then he's coming close to her. I mean he like you know she brought him close so they can make that video together.
Y'all know what time it is. All platforms.
All platforms. You
Make
gotta
sure y'all
support
vote. Oh, upside down. Make sure y'all vote. Vote. Exercise the right MLK fought for. Vote.
Period.
All platforms, Grammys, and Streamer of the Year. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, are you gonna give me a little smooch?
I can't
Okay, this is when she asks, "Are you gonna give me a little smoosh?"
do that. I can't do that. No, I can't do that. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
You know what?
I can't. Love though. I'm out. Oh my God. What the fuck?
Okay, he said, "No, I can't, I can't, I can't," and then he said, "Love," and then he started walking away.
And you got
Okay, this is what happened. This is the interaction. And now she's online airing this out. I didn't watch this before, but I'm just hearing it right now. And she's just basically telling about what her experience. Look it up, looking it up on YouTube. Oh, you on? She's doing way too much. Oh, you watching it on YouTube? You say? Okay. Oh, send okay. Send a chat. Let me see. Yeah, she's doing way too much. You saw it too. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna continue. So now she's basically talking about the situation online. Is the sound coming good from YouTube or is it? Let me know. He is every right to decline her case. Like, yeah. Um, okay, you can hear good. Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. Now Imagine this. She just met the guy. She don't even know who he is. She met him and he's just doing his thing, living his life. And then she just met him and then she asked him for a kiss and the cheek or whatever, but she asked him for a kiss and he said he couldn't do it, and now she feels offended. She feels rejected. Let alone she don't even know if he got a boyfriend. I mean, if he got a girlfriend around or maybe a boyfriend. I don't know. But I've seen him before. He's a straight guy. So if he has a girlfriend, if he's married, if he's in a committed relationship, what is basic? She don't even know his situation, his relationship situation. So why is she behaving this way and saying that now she want to make a thing out of it? This is ridiculous, to be honest. He's respecting, declining. So what's the problem? Exactly. I want to hear what she's gonna say. What the problem is? But this is the thing. Now, if again, um, okay. So now basically, he's like, is he the wrong? Is he in the wrong? Because now she's gonna talk about it, and this is really silly. But let's hear what she's gonna say. Let's hear. I want to hear what she's gonna say.
guys were filming stuff obnoxiously with every single person who you guys were filming stuff obnoxiously with every single person who recognized him. I don't even know this guy. I literally am running an empire right now and have no clue who I don't have X and don't even have the time to log in and sign up. So I walked up to you after his little outburst.
Wow, she's so angry. She's so mad. Like, nah, in her feeling. Yeah. Like she's okay, you don't know who he is, but yet you're gonna ask him for a kiss in the middle of the street. You took a video with him, you approach him, and then now she's like saying little, little, little. You step in his platform, now you're gonna call it little. So disrespectful.
He probably don't even date black women.
Oh my God. That's even going further. He probably don't even date black women. Whoa, where is she coming with this thing from? This whole story, like, I didn't even know this is like, so it's going too far. She just heard because it was publicly, maybe she feels like I'm a model, so you must want me. Lol. Yeah. It's like she feels like she should be loved. Like she cannot be rejected. That's like the worst thing that can happen. Dang, she's now she won't even go like that he doesn't like black women. That's crazy because I've seen some of his stream. He does have black women in there. Let me see if I can find him to see. He probably have a that's the thing. The moment that some people get rejected, they start to go um crazy. Let me see. Playboy, Black Boy Max, girlfriend. Okay. Yeah, but regardless, Black Boy Max, he's a mixed guy, living each other and very toxic. Yeah, she's very toxic. She's a mixed guy. I think he's either his father is probably white or his mother is probably white, but he's mixed with black and white. So saying that he's probably did, I mean, isn't it his dating choices? Meaning that he can choose who he wants to entertain, to have in his life. She's just trying to destroy his brand. She's doing so much. Now, I mean, she's destroying her brand because at this point, she cannot destroy his brand. I mean, she's using his brand in a way to get attention because I know who Playboy Black Boy Max is. I don't know who this lady is still right now. You know, so she's basically irrelevant, and she will go back to being irrelevant after this her 15 minutes of fame. He has every right to date whomever he wants. Not yeah, exactly. That's the thing. She's just messing up her. She's messing. She's gonna make herself look like a crazy like like a little crazy bully at this point, because he's saying, oh, he probably did this person, this only he don't date black women, and so what? He can choose whoever he wants to date. Yeah, it is quite immature. It's like your mad can be mad on the high stuff. Yeah, if I was other brands, I would want to work with her after this. Yeah, I wouldn't want. Yeah, she's messy. She's messy. She would take something small and blow it out of proportion, but like maybe because he didn't give an explanation and she take it very personal. He don't need to give an explanation to. So if somebody asks you, "Hey, can I get a kiss?" Do you can say, "I have a girlfriend," but you don't have to say that. He doesn't need to give her an explanation why. Maybe he just, and they were, let alone that they were communicating, they were interacting all fine before she put him in the spot and say, "Oh, like, can I have a kiss?" Yeah, okay. Coincidentally, I was thinking, how much can I do to grow if one of my coworker is same? What do you mean? Why that, like, why you asking a stranger for a kiss in the street though? Yeah, someone you just met, like, why? I think, okay, let's move forward. Let's hear what else you gotta say. Let's see what else.
But I said to you guys very clearly, please don't use that footage. And I don't know what.
Hi. She said don't use that footage. She don't understand it doesn't work like that. Don't use that footage. Like, there's no way. I think she's delusional. Like,
Collegiate level you guys are at if you guys went to college or whatever. But I asked you not to use that footage. Not only did you use the footage, but out of everybody there, you
they were streaming. They were streaming and she came into the stream. So imagine you know, like, so no editing possible. They can edit, they can do it, but if they do it in this situation, if they do it, they don't have to, basically. It's not a must. We learning emotional, yeah, very emotional. Was it like, listen, imagine that there's live TV flowing and then you just step into live TV and then you're gonna be like, okay, I think the first thing that when she step in, what are you doing? I'm live streaming. Okay, live streaming. So now she step in and it's like, okay, if you imagine if you step into live TV and then you know it's live, are you gonna tell them, hey, no, stop recording? Like, seriously, how 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 much of a narcissist must you be? Yeah, you can edit it because they like, yeah, you cannot edit it, and she's not even asking nicely. It's not something that he has to do.
talked to a lot of people. We heard you a mile away. That was the only footage that you used. And I verbally told you not to use it. I have so many things going on right now that I don't have time to take you to court, but I dare you. I dare you to try me because now you are taking up my time. This
She
three
needs a
minutes.
vacation, yeah. She needs a vacation. She can take him to court. She can take him to court. She's making a fool out of herself, to be honest. About
Instead of taking to post this, I could have been making money. So your new
but
fame is
nobody,
in.
look, did you hear what she said? The time is taken for her to post this, the video that she decided on her own will to take her time to say it, while she could have just stopped wasting all the time and do the things that she wanted to do, but yet she's going on the internet making people threats. Like, seriously. So now there's, and not only now, not only does she have one, now she have two videos about the situation.
I don't even know who gave him the idea. Do you know the connotation behind the word plaque?
Now she's going low. She knew him. She was like a fan, and she just bought her.
And I don't know if this is
Yeah, what is she talking about? She's talking about what's the meaning of his name is Black Boy Max. Now she's going in the trying to take down, she's attacking the plaque thing.
Be a different kind of plaque that you're talking about. Maybe it's a different one, but the first thing I thought of, because I don't think he has any real plaques, was plaque on your teeth. Okay, you maybe want to understand the connotation and the vibration that certain words carry through society. I don't give a damn.
A black on your teeth. Like how much you gotta reach for this thing? She's really reaching at this point. She's just trying to act like she is a pro black. Yeah, she ain't. Mm-mm. She ain't. She not otherwise she wouldn't do this. Yeah, but I'm telling you, this guy is not about. Yeah, she's not about all of that. It's all of this. She haven't. If she's trying to act like she's a pro black woman or woman, she still haven't talked about anything that is pro black. She's only talking about herself. She just got some sugar daddy. Yeah, you think so? I think maybe that's the case, eh? Yeah. I don't even know who she is, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna I don't know, should I do some digging? She probably have some white sugar daddy for real. She probably have a sugar daddy that is white. She's reaching, yeah.
About who you think you are, or any of your followers. But he
And now she's attacking not him, not just him, but also his followers. Oh my God. So what is his followers? If you guys are watching, what do you guys have to do with what I do? Like in terms of how can you guys this can be real? Yes. This is delusional to the extreme. Like what is she talking about? Seriously, what is she talking about?
walked away from me so disrespectfully.
You walk away from me so disrespectfully. Maybe they pay her for some clout. Nah, I still don't get it. I don't think they don't. Yeah, could be, but maybe. But could be. But think about it. If they would pay her for some clout, like this point, she's making herself look bad. Is it good for her brand? Yeah, he respectfully declined and then walk away. Walk away. I mean, what else does he have to do? Like, oh please, I don't want to or I can't. I mean, he have to find so many ways to say no. And actually, it's probably not even a rejection. It's probably that he have a girlfriend or he's just maybe not interested or he just don't want to do that. Or he don't want to get yeah, in trouble with her. Now she can say, oh well, I didn't say to kiss him like that, or I didn't say to kiss me like that. Maybe it was just she could just try to say, oh maybe it was cheek to cheek, because like come on.
It doesn't matter about America's Next Top Model. You don't ever depart from a real woman in that nature.
Really? The selfishness, the narcissism, you don't ever go away from a woman of that nature. Seriously. So he's supposed to worship the ground, the very ground that she walks on. Yes. Tear the narcissism. Maybe. Here the narcissism. Now, where does this go now? Unrelieved. Yeah, unrelieved. She's feeling herself way too much.
You played
Ever. You cannot, you shouldn't, no guy should ever turn her down, ever.
so disrespectfully. And it doesn't matter about America's Next Top Model. You don't ever depart from a real woman in that nature. Ever. You played yourself. And good luck with that Grammy. Good luck. I really genuinely hope.
She don't like how she being so sarcastic. Good luck. Like I can't stand people who are like that. Especially when they know they don't mean it, but then trying to say good luck. Like as if she's like wishing him bad luck. The mother want her. Yeah, she's like saying I hope you lose. That's it right now.
You get it. Because that's probably going to be the height of everything that you get. But that's not none of my business.
Well, you talk about it already.
It's between you and God.
Now she wanna invite God into this situation. Like really. Now she wanna use the God card. It's not between me and you. God, can you do your thing? That's what she's basically saying. God, can you exercise your oh shoot. Can you do your thing, God? This is insane. Yeah. Well, crazy. She was she was um asking for revenge from God. This is wild. Yeah. You know, this she probably don't even believe in the God that she's actually talking about. This is wild. This is wild. Um, American top model. She's go viral for this, for basically ridiculing herself. Let's imagine we men, we start suing women for the same reason. I mean, yeah. I mean, if she gonna go and sue him, that's gonna be a win. That's gonna be a win for the guy. I mean, she's gonna lose. What is she gonna say? Now people are gonna be suing each other for being rejected. Is that what she's trying to say? If you reject me, then I will. Yeah, he should. Yeah, he could. He should sue her for you know for making this matter the way that it does, because now she's slandering. Yeah, it's not that deep. Yeah, she's basically slandering. So now for it's gonna be she's trying to initiate something new. If you if you reject anyone, then you are liable to be sued. It's just because of hurt. People may act up, maybe she can't deal with this, like you were saying. Yes, but seriously, I understand, but I'm not gonna give her a way out. It's just because of hurt. She's not a child. Look, I'm gonna show you how this lady, how she looks like. And frankly, for me, um, that type of lady, I wouldn't be interested in her. Like like she might be a top model, but like I would not go after her. Seriously, I swear. Put my hand like for me to go out, for me to actually, if I would turn her down to serious. Hand to the heart. I would turn her down to serious. For her to actually for me to be in a relationship with that woman, I know she's gonna try. It's gonna be so freaking difficult, but it's gonna have to be more than just that. If you guys know what I mean. He is a grown young man, and he look. Let me see. I'm trying to see. I think play this guy, this dude. He's in his early 20s, eh? Or he's in his 20s. And this lady, I think she look in her 40s. I'm trying even to find her name. They don't even put her name. Wait, let me see, so I can show you guys American next top model. I don't even find her attractive. Then it's her problem, not this. Too sensitive. Yeah, she's too sensitive. That's the thing. You don't want to get. Yeah, I don't want to get sued. Yeah, she's gonna be like, wait, you didn't put the toilet seat down. Sued. You didn't do this. Sued. Yeah, a different level of attraction when it's just appearance and attitude. Yeah. She'll be like, can I get a kiss? She'll be like, a kiss? And I'll be like, no. And then she'll be soon. Oh my God, American top model. Farmer. They put it. Let me see if I can find her. Uh, she's like sued. Aye. She'll go to the judge with a big list of different things she's gonna sue for. she's just crazy at this point. I'm even trying to find her name. I'm suing Beyonce for knowing. Okay, there's people are saying that I'm suing Beyonce for knowing who I am and refuse all my kisses that happen in my dreams. Yeah. I'm even trying to find her. Yeah. People are just making jokes now. Okay, imagine if he attempted to kiss her and she went online and dogged him. I mean, I'm sure he would use it as promotion. Okay, wait. Imagine if he attempted to kiss her and she went online and dogged him, but she asked him for a kiss. I'm trying to find her. I cannot even find her. She's basically not being relevant at this point until this situation. Um, wait. The model. And were you able to find her? Because I cannot. It's only in the story, but I cannot find who she is. They didn't add her name. Yeah, she's so irrelevant to be honest. Um. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. This is who she is. Wait, let me try to write her name. I can't find nothing about her. She's basically irrelevant, and she's saying, um, "You're right. You're probably right. She probably has you know, an old, white, how you call it, sugar daddy." Okay, I found her now. I found her. Okay, guess what, guys? She is 40 years old, and Black Boy Max is 22 years old. Seriously, you can't make this up. She's 40 years old and he's 22. How can a she's pissed. And let me show you how she looks like, guys. Mm. She's pissed. This is how she looks like. Yeah, can you guys see this one? Okay, let me get another picture for you all. Let me put it in this one. This is a 40-year-old woman. This is her. This is a 40-year-old woman. She's cute, but now she just look like, nah, nah. She's well, she's cute for a woman, but she's not attractive to be honest. Is she? I mean, I don't find her attractive. Yeah. Frankly, frankly, she looked like a boy. Maybe she was attractive when she was, yeah, younger, but she just now when she opened her mouth, yeah, she's not attractive either when she opened her mouth. Not to me. Don't do women law. Oh, okay, okay. I was thinking maybe I don't know. Maybe you are. Maybe you find. I mean, you can. I mean, you don't have to. I can find a guy handsome too. So I don't. No homo. I mean, I don't think she's really that attractive. Maybe when she was, yeah, a long time ago, probably. Okay, maybe long time ago. Yeah, really long, ages. I didn't want to say that long. She's kind of does. Yeah, yeah, just kind of kidding. Yeah, she she have a man looking face. She have a hard face like a whoa. She have a face like a like a pit bull, like a chihuahua. Eee, dang. You know, like these chihuahuas. I think she is like chihuahua, like snapping. You know, in chihuahuas, their heads are so small, and they are so small. They always kind of like on the edge. They're always on the edge, and this is like how she looks. Hmm. Okay, well, that's embarrassing. She embarrassed herself, to be honest. Asking a 22-year-old for a kiss and then and then get angry because and going crazy because he said no. Yeah. Well, seriously, she looked like a chihuahua. And don't she have a man though? You know, I used to she's fine, but this arrogant. Like I don't see how you show me how you are. Too much. She's used always getting her way. Yeah, I think yeah, she used to get always getting her way until she then she met one of these guys. Chihuahua are cute. Nah, Chihuahuas are not. I mean for you. Excuse me. Chihuahuas are yeah, they are not cute dogs to be honest. I find it just tolerable. They kind of like easy to maneuver, easy to pick up, but are they really cute though? They are annoying. They always barking, always like they always want to hump on something. They always want to be like, you know, for any reason they are just always spaced. Their fuse, their temper is like so. They have no temper basically. It's it's Chihuahuas for you. Mm, okay, let me see. Husband. Let me see. Don't she have a husband? Don't she have kids? Okay, she don't have a husband. Yeah. And does she have kids? And she don't have kids probably. Or maybe they are just not online. And you just don't. Or maybe they have, but she don't. She doesn't. Lol. Yeah. Then that's she have all the reason to be angry. Oh my god. A person like that, you don't want them close to you because they are like a chihuahua. You know, a chihuahua, you can be the owner of the chihuahua. The chihuahua wants to get pissed, or you touch it the wrong way, or you didn't feed it. It it'll just start biting you. It'll start, you know. She wouldn't be asking for a kiss of from a small boy. Yeah, which is really strange though. Somebody you just met, you just trying to ask them for a kiss like that. That's her type. Oh, maybe she like young boys. Yeah, maybe that's true. Maybe she was trying to initiate this interaction. Maybe it was an initiation type of ritual. Because one thing's for sure, just the other day I was seeing this older women wanting a younger man. And maybe it was a ritual to actually try to get him. Because I don't think this was yeah, maybe she's been trying to chihuahua face. I'm looking at that, but she's been trying to, get to him. You know why? Why? Let's see. Older women. Because I think there was some video about this situation. Oh yeah, I found it. I have found it. Okay, I'm gonna play this for you guys. Let me know if you can hear it. It deletes. Oh, maybe you can send it again, or maybe it's gonna come back on again. But this one is about maybe the walking away is was got her more. He did just bounce. He didn't want none of that. Yeah, he didn't want none of that. But she can be in her feelings, but then she got rejected. I mean, that was a rejection. That was, first of all, that was a rejection. But again, how is she's gonna expect? That's a big expectation for somebody you just meet, though. Somebody you just meet, you getting to know, and he's doing his thing, and then you're gonna try to initiate, try to get him to kiss you and stuff like that. It's like, and maybe it's general. Well, that's really weird, though. And yeah, she like this way all around. Just let it go. Let it go. It's not that deep. Yep. Yep. But at this point she haven't been rejected. She's like, maybe she's the type. I don't know if you watch Joanna Man from how you call it, from this movie from Eddie Murphy, when he rejected the lady also, and she was like, look at that kitty. How can you turn down that kitty? She was at she was in a restaurant, and she was like, how can you turn down that kitty? Don't you like that kitty? Are you gay? Do you like men? It's like, some people, seriously, some people cannot take rejection at all. Seriously. Or it's not, or sometimes it's not just rejection, it's just like preference. It's just like, probably the person is not their type. Probably for him, it was not, nah, he was not on that, into it. It's not his type. But now let's take a look, and we're gonna take a look at why women are choosing to date younger men. Well, beauty or handsome in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, actually, I understand what you mean, but it's not always the case though, because there are some people who actually are beautiful, or who thinks that they are not so beautiful in the eyes of the beholder. Sometimes there are some people who think that they're lacking, they're not satisfied or happy with their looks, and there are people who are ugly, who thinks they are, way above than when what they look. They think that they are so special. They think that they are so pretty and so beautiful, while they actually are hard on the eyes. But for some, if they know something like, no person who don't like some like them, they automatically become attracted to. You can guess. I know so much you mean. The taste of the type, can you look at how you feel when with them or what they bring? What do you mean? The taste and the type. Can you look at how you feel with them? I mean, you always do that. You always look at how you feel with someone and to see if they're your type. I'm one of those though. When I hear you beautiful, get very shy. You get very shy. But is it that you say that you're not so beautiful, or what is it? What makes you shy? Because it could be, it could be that you're probably humble. It could be just humble. Um, okay. So now let's hear this. This is a new situation. Just flattery. Yeah, just flattered. Yeah, I'm flattered. Oh, thank you. Is it shy though? Are you shy? I don't feel beautiful, even though I am. Okay. Wait, just don't feel it. Okay, but you're saying two things at the same time. You saying, look, you saying I don't feel beautiful, and even though I am. Okay, okay, let's start this way. He said, I don't feel beautiful even though I am. Or I don't feel beautiful even though I am. You see? You just don't feel it. Okay, you don't feel it. Hmm. That's what I mean. Maybe just humble about it. And some don't respond at all. Like, it irritates me so much. Thing. What is I just confessed. So you mean some people don't respond at all when you say they are beautiful? You need indeed, girl. You are indeed, girl. Okay. Mm. Well, that was your way of getting a compliment. You just got a compliment. All right. So here is this other one. Why women are choosing to date younger men. Let's go to this.
Today on Tamron Hall, the age gap debate that's got everyone talking. A growing number of women are proudly saying yes to love that breaks the mold. Their partners are younger, sometimes significantly younger, and they say it's brought new energy and new joy to their lives.
We are 17 years apart. What is so hard?
But when the
Okay. Just saw it and it was to me awkward. You saw it. I don't say about myself. Okay, now. Oh, you saw this one too. This is actually really this is recent. I think it was last week. But yeah. I mean, sure. At this point, do what you can, do what you do what you want. But the thing is,
age gap
is it gonna be giving you what you want?
widens, so do the questions about family, kids, and the future.
What's going to happen in 10 years if he wants a kid?
Journalists
Yeah, what's gonna happen in 10 years if he wants a kid? What's gonna happen? Um,
Emily Liebert's viral post is now getting a lot of attention after she asked mature women, is a 23-year-old the solution to your dating problem?
is a 23-year-old. This is actually a good
Mature
breakdown
women
to
is a
this is actually a good breakdown to a good connection to this situation what we just saw. She 40-year-old tried to hit on a 22-year-old. But the fact of the matter is she didn't try to seduce a regular 22-year-old. She tried to seduce a superstar. So she's trying to shoot high at the same time. It's and a guy like this is hardly he this streamer he always have beautiful women his age around him and also in his stream. It would be just it wouldn't make sense. I mean, she's shooting above her weight class. They wouldn't match because he's into something he's different. He yeah. But again, you cannot blame for trying. You cannot be blamed for trying. So, okay.
23-year-old the solution to your dating problem? Plus, after years of calling out men for dating younger, are women now flipping the script?
Okay. We do know when it comes to dating younger, a lot of the time, the ladies who do that, a lot of the time they're called sugar mama. They're gonna have to, you're gonna have to spend, you're gonna have to break the bank. The question is, do these ladies want to spend their money? Because that's what's gonna have to happen. You're gonna have to spend your money in order to get the affection of these younger men. Or men dating younger, I get it, but women dating you get but women dating you get don't. I don't understand. I understand the first part, but I didn't get the second part. Oh, but women dating younger, I don't get. Okay. Men dating younger, I get. But I don't get it too. I don't know, like I understand you now. I don't get how is that gonna work. I don't understand how is that gonna work because one thing for sure is just gonna be for the that's what it's gonna be for. I mean, you can have that for a few moments, but also these guys they're gonna want to get someone their age. Because one thing is for sure, and then what? Yeah, one thing is for sure. You can change, you can try to shift things, but you cannot change human, biology in terms of what they want. Yes, I get women wanted younger guys. I don't get women, yeah, want to get high. So I don't get that too. A different can be both age difference can be both side, and maybe it's not even about that but character or truly. I mean, I don't I understand what you mean. It can be from both sides. I'm not saying that it cannot be from both sides, but what I'm saying is that what would work? That's the thing. It can be from both sides, definitely. But would it work? Would it work? Oh, but okay. So
Plus, the 63-year-old went viral for her bikini picture, and the 90-year-old says she's still ready to date.
90-year-old says she's still ready to date. Man, right now you need to be focusing on your grandchildren. Seriously? You want to date a younger guy? She better come with the bank. She better come with the bank. Because from the look of her at this point, she better have some millions. Because it's like guys, I do understand for them when they're older, when we're old, we also have to come with the money. We have to come with the money and also the status. We have to come with the things. And this age, her grandchildren might love her. Her sons, they might love her. But when it comes to, yeah, when she's imagine your grandma. Imagine your grandma trying to date again, and she wants to date younger men. Do you really think that younger man is gonna actually look at her in terms of oh, you could be my girlfriend? Do you think that young guys are looking at her now? I know a lot of people try to think that love has no boundaries, love has nothing, but it has a number though. In that case, we're talking about love now. It's not really reason people get together. There are plenty more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She would slap me for even thinking this. Yeah, right? Yeah, I mean, it's like this lady, she better have that. Yeah, love come in different form. In that situation, if she want to get it from a younger dude, it has to come up like this. Up to 20, it was like before and it was normal. In some countries, at all, they marry girls. Yeah, that. Yeah, some countries they marry girls. Yeah. Um. Oh my God. Oh, I have her on both screens. Oh my God, if I would show you who I'm talking about, if I would show you guys who I'm talking about and she's looking for, like I'm trying not to. No, seriously. Look, if you go on, oh my God, seriously, grandma, she says never too late. She's around 80 or 90. My God, and she has heavy makeup.
All starts
I don't know why she want to do that.
now.
I'm crying because I'm not. Yeah. I look. You saw. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. But I would be young for her at this point. I don't think a 15-year-old guy. What do you? Why? What do you mean why? Why I couldn't take it? Is that what you mean? She's a grandma. It's like what can I do with a grandma? To be honest. I would be so concerned that maybe she might pass away, she might die at any point with me. Like like even for me sometimes when I touch myself, if I'm not too like look at this. You see? I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah, you can see this. I got this. I got this here. A small cut on my nose because I was scrubbing myself and I scrubbed myself too hard. If I don't be gentle even with myself, I can hurt myself. So think about a grandma. Sometimes I just if I don't measure my strength, she want to still get that back. She want to get that back shot. Oh my God. And it will be back shot for sure. You know, these are knuckles. It's like hitting knuckles or hitting this against knuckles. Because I mean, I don't think she have the backer anymore for this type of thing. Break her hip is gonna get broken. Like seriously. I mean, at this age, her bones are so fragile. Seriously, she's 90 or 80. I really need this laugh. I'm telling you, look, that, oh, there's a certain age, but still, she's in her 80s and 90s, and then she wanna date a 20-year-old. Yeah. Good evening. Okay, let's hear it. Welcome to the show. Okay, let me try to go a bit further.
So today we are diving into the wild world of love where age is just a number and chemistry breaks every rule. The word
Age is just a number, yeah. Chemistry, but I mean, we have to also be realistic. Age is just a number, but we also have to be realistic. What would work?
I did not know the team of the Tamron Hall Show found this. So the word cougar actually started out as a joke back in Y2K days.
Yeah, cougar is always hi. Cougar has always been a like you know cougar. Grandma. You know what cougar stand for? I think for me, let's be realistic indeed. Yeah, cougar. What is it? Girl. Oh, girl. What does cougar stand for? Not cigar, bro. Cougar. We got a lot of them in the West world. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, oh, I would like to do a stream about that because there's a lot of them that goes from the West to the Caribbean or um to Africa or to total well to Africa also because I remember I was reading the story of this cougar. It's a who went to Africa and then she had a heart attack during a moment that she was getting intimate. She had a heart attack. And all of them they call it sex tourism. They don't give it up all up. Sorry frustration on TikTok about this too. Some Nigerian guys and some Canadian. Oh yeah. Okay.
To refer to a woman who dates.
Cougar. Okay. Cougar is a mature woman, is it? Yeah. Slang. Yeah, it is. Okay. Is a slang. Okay, cougar is a slang for middle-aged women who pursue romantic or sexual relationship with significantly younger men. Significantly, keyword, significantly younger men. So meaning not just 5 years or 10 years difference. It could be 20, 30. That's a cougar. Um, is a mature woman. Yeah, indeed. We're not saying that she's not mature. Um, yeah, say she got scammed. Yeah, a lot of them would go over there and get scammed. And for me, I'm like, do I feel bad for them? I cannot. Because it's like you get and some guys today get scammed. The lady was like in her 80s and he was in his 40s. He didn't want her, then she went on a platform. So she went on a platform to complain of the fact that she got duped while she was trying to dupe him. We found out she just got turned down. She just got turned down. She cannot turn down. She cannot handle the a rejection. Cougar, a more recent slang. Cougar puberty. Okay, we already know what is a cougar. They laugh at him because he smashed. But we laugh at him because he smashed. He smashed. Damn. Mm. He still went on and smashed. Oh, I don't know. How did he make that work? I don't even want to know. That was a question I don't want to know. I don't want to know the answer. Does he make that work though? Sheesh. Okay.
Younger men, sometimes 20 years younger. But now the word is.
No way. Oh no, my imagination is going. He even made a video of smashing a cougar. You are like, bro,
Taken on a full-blown
this guy is that's a nasty boy.
comeback on TikTok. They're calling it cougar talk.
Cougar talk. Okay.
And women.
Okay, let me check this hashtag. That's a nasty boy right there. Okay, let me check cougar talk. That's a nasty boy. Oh, puzzle. Let me solve this puzzle. Yeah, I'm not saying no to cougars, but I'm saying cougars gotta come with a cougar entry fund. Oh, it's actually a thing. Cougars gotta come with with something. Okay, I was checking the Google thing, but not really it's not really interesting to be sure.
And everywhere are showing off their confidence and their younger men. Some say it is not just dating, it is a whole new lifestyle that more women are embracing. Take a look.
I keep seeing all these posts
Okay.
of these girls that are in their 30s that are dating younger. I'm getting hit on by like very young men.
Yeah, I mean, I've been there. I mean, still, sometimes I hate an older woman. I mean, yeah, the story, but felt bad for her room. She was like him. She really liked him. But we were like, what did you expect? I mean, I feel sorry for her. And somehow, yeah, I mean, you guys will always feel sorry for her. But I mean, I feel sorry for her naivete, for being so naive, thinking that, I mean, at this point, 40 years, oh, we are all different. You have to be realistic at this point, to be honest. But yeah, but come on. Yeah, exactly. She should have known better. She should have to be realistic at this point. If you're in your 80s and you didn't, I mean, even the other way around, as some older guys who will get taken to the cleaners, because there was one situation recently, this year, an older guy, I think he was in his 40s or 50s, and he was dating a girl that was 20 something, early 20s, and he got sued, but for a lot of different situations. So he wasn't the wrong, because yeah, he should have, yeah, they do things differently, but he got carried away, and yeah, he got carried away. But this thing is, he thinking that, okay, yeah, well, that could have been his girlfriend. I'm like, bro, be realistic. I mean, they want you for your money, of course. I mean, she got to think like that too. He's a man in his 40s and no kids and looking for a family. She can't give him that. We tried to explain. We tried, yeah, she can give him, but she didn't wanna. She just didn't get it, and started messaging other of his friends to try with them. Really, like, that's called desperate. I mean, at this point, why do you feel bad about for someone like that? Because she was even trying to message his friends to try to get with them. I mean, you can't take her serious like that. Hi, Blinks. You can't take her serious like that, because it's not serious. Like, come on. It was a long talk. She kept trying to get used to be on her side, us to be on her side, but nah. At this point, it's a choice. Like, seriously, go to the old people home at this point. Seriously, like, I mean, there comes a time you have to hang your hat. You have to be like, okay, this is the life I've created, and this is what I gotta accept. If it happens, if it happens, it happens. But I'd still, we have to give her, I have to still give her the applause for still wanting to try. But again, you can keep trying something, and you keep getting rejected and keep rejected. I mean, still, at this point, she probably don't have nothing else to do with her life but to find younger men to smash. Oh, dang. Oh, to smash her. Sheesh. Yeah. Anyway, anyway. I'm thinking it's like me trying to smash my granny. Ugh. Ugh. Nothing wrong with trying to be realistic about it too. Yeah. I would say go with guys age group, but the thing is, guys are age group would almost not want to. Guys are age group would want women younger. That's the thing. There are women who give birth very old. Yeah, yeah. What is very old though? Not in the 80s though. Uh, yeah, because guys in that age is just like, they will look at her and like, Okay, not always, but my friends, he's is married to a man that is 20-year old younger than her, done and together for 15. Okay, true. Okay, well, that's good that it works. And what? Okay, what is your friend's age then? 20 years younger. What is your? He's probably how you call it? Is he African? Because these African boys be looking for a come up.
All of my girlfriends who were going through divorce had these like hot 26-year-olds that they were having flings with.
These younger guys, not only are they more intentional with who they date, but they love on you much harder.
I mean, tell me, isn't it true? These African boys are good hustlers.
Something about that confidence mixed with curiosity. It is a different chemistry that is so
It's
unmatched.
okay. You just
Calls
get
me
it.
beautiful every single day. Buys me flowers.
And he's 40s, but white. Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
More than any other guy's ever
That's
bought me
good.
flowers.
I've been married almost 10 years. I'm 21 years older than my husband. He took care of me. He spent his own money.
I started hanging out with like the cute guy at the gym who's 7 years younger. And I was like, okay, this is my younger guy playing. But 15 months later, we're still having fun.
I'm an advocate for love. If it's real, it's real.
I'm here.
I mean, that's true. I'm an advocate for love. If it's real, it's real. If it's real, it's real. Yeah. But again, when you get rejected and you try to sue a young boy because he's rejecting you, that's like going overboard. Yes, then it's beautiful. Yeah. That's like have some self-respect.
Y'all should probably try it. It might work out in your favor.
But one thing is for sure about
Women you just saw who are rewriting the rules of love. Chloe, who's 45 and dated a 28-year-old Jordan,
28-year-old Jordan. Okay.
and
She's
Asha,
45.
who's 42 and dating 35-year-old Zach.
Okay, that's not that big of an age group, age
And
difference.
also here with us, Emily Liebert, whose viral article asked this question: is a 23-year-old the solution to your dating problem?
They say her. Okay, let me hear. So it went viral. Is a 24-year-old step to male would still say he's too young. Yeah. Oh, if it's step to you, you'll still come on. You wouldn't take that smash. Really? Are you saying if a 27-year-old will step up to you, you will still say he's too young? You wouldn't take that smash? I mean, sheesh. Nah. Oh, but wait. Yes? you see what I mean? You'll take the smash.
The comment section, let me tell you. Well, in the article, Emily says that many of the women
Friend zone him.
she interviewed were hesitant about dating a younger man, but that one of the first things to change their mind.
One of the first thing to change their minds was sex. Okay. Wow. Okay. This is a segment right now. One of the first things to change their mind was the sex.
Was
Okay.
sex. She also writes, beyond the obvious physical benefits, these women noticed that they felt safer and more comfortable in their relationship.
Yeah. Okay. Those ladies, some look better than girls in the 20s. They really take care. Well, I understand what you mean, but I will always find a girl that is in her 20s more attractive than a woman in her 80s. It's the way it is. You say, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can say that. So girls in the 20s, they would look. I don't know what you mean, to be honest. It's not logical. I told if girls step up to me and I turn him down, I wouldn't honestly. 20s and 80s, come exactly. or even 60, or even 50. He is very cute and nice, but nah, he needs to find his own. Yeah, I don't know, like that didn't sound logical. Like, come on. Hmm. Okay, so, but why did you turn him down? Like, he needs to find his own. Like, he didn't want to get. What's the point? Was the age thing? Excuse me.
Let's get
Okay, well, I want to know why. They say these ladies are saying beyond the obvious physical benefit, so which means they are getting physically, they're getting they notice that they feel safer and more comfortable in their relationship. Well, the question is, how long is it gonna last? Is it a relationship or is it a fling?
this that they felt safer and more comfortable in their relationships. Let's get the conversation going. The ladies are here. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, Emily, you really inspired this hour. Combined
Oh yes. Yeah, like come on, yeah. Like I feel still young.
with Cool
Yeah,
Talk and some
you
of the
know.
women who are now, I don't like to
It's
say
not true. Oh, you're attracted to. Okay, so this is your choice. I mean, true.
coming out of the shadows, but social media allows us to share much more of our lives in a very different way. Your article, you said, just find a younger man. Dating is horrible right now.
I stand by that.
You stand by that. Were you prepared for the comments? Because you say women have now discovered a loophole. What's the loophole?
Well, I know the way that I was raised and socialized. The idea was that we should always look older. We should always look up, find somebody that could provide for you, marry a rich man. And now the switch that has happened is that we can say, like, hi, mom, I am the rich man.
Okay, that is true. I mean, is it socialized to be honest? I mean, it's part socialized, but to say that you want someone who's established, is it socializing to be honest? Um, but see, is same. Would you date a baby? What is a baby? Is harassment, and this can be seen as such too. But oh mess. What you mean a baby? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? A BB for baby? Why? I mean, you reaching right now. Who would date a baby? No, I said sarcastically. But that's not a sarcastic. That's not a. That's like it's like saying if I would date an animal. I mean, sarcasm. You have to also be realistic with your sarcasm. I mean, okay. Some yeah, older men is more sexy to me. Yeah, maybe the attraction wasn't there too. Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, true. I mean, let's be honest. It's not but even though those famous couple, if not for money, they love for relationship, younger man. I don't get it, but nothing, all right. I fair. Even some of these mm, we have to be honest. I mean, no one I mean, are people trying to say that these women shouldn't date? Because I don't find I mean, like, go for it. Like, no one should try to tell them. I don't think no one was actually gonna look. People have been doing this for years. It's not something new. He said he was my type though. Yeah, he was my type though. Just couldn't. As soon as I hear younger, I just get cold. Really? He was your type, but you just couldn't. They should date, do whatever, make them happy. Just not for me. Yeah, exactly. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone. But I want to hear how she's gonna frame this because she can make it frame. I don't think the general public probably yeah. Well, the general public could see it as a taboo situation or say or as a no-go situation. But yeah, I want to see how she's gonna frame it.
to provide for me. So now the question is, what are you bringing to the table? And I think that young men have such an interesting response to that.
I love this. So, I mean, we
Yeah, dick.
have both of you, Chloe and Asha, here. You say that, Chloe, this is a wake up call for women.
Yeah.
How long were you single before you got into your age gap relationship?
So I was actually married.
Okay. Or sometimes too, even this age gap relationship. So are these women wanted to be like the controller because they don't need a man to do anything for them? They take these men because they want to control them. They are easier to be controlled.
For my husband passed away in 2021, and
Okay, she's dating a man. Yeah, right? She's dating a man 17 years younger than she is. This lady was talking about was
I
talking.
dated a few people, but nothing serious.
So you're in this big change of life. Your
I am.
husband, you lose your husband.
Yeah.
You decide, I have to still move forward with my life. How old were you when your husband passed away?
He passed away in 2021, so I was 41.
You were 41.
Yeah.
So that's young.
Yeah.
That is young.
Yeah.
And so
That's middle age.
you're processing this grief, but you're also processing the reality of wanting to move forward.
Absolutely.
Did you have a list or an idea of what it would take to get you to move forward after that loss?
Why
I
is it
wanted
so low?
someone that
Trying to find.
made me happy again because I was so broken. And when I met Jordan, he was the first person to actually make me genuinely laugh like my husband did. So I was like, oh my God.
Now, what's the age gap?
We are 17 years apart. Oh, he is so fun.
I bet you. Did Jordan, when you see Jordan, he looks like a that's my boy. She sound young though. Yeah, I mean, look, when it comes to you guys don't understand. You guys, like women tends you guys can be old, but you still sound young. The voice, one thing for sure, what I notice about women, your voice basically just always sound young. Like unless if the woman is a heavy smoker, a heavy drinker, she got a raspy voice like this. But like even I know I notice even some my grandma, they'll be like old, but then they'll have this this not young sounding voice. The voice doesn't change in terms of just like her. Her voice can sound still like she's sound young. That's one thing I notice about some women. Some women can sound like they're very raspy. I mean, this guy, he looks like a player, to be honest. This boy, he looks like he be tapping something else on the side. I don't see some women on TikTok. She was 60 and look younger than me. Yeah, but that's on TikTok though. You should take her and put her right next to you. Some people do really take very good care of themselves. Yeah, true. You should take her and put it right next to you, and then we can do the comparison.
I'm not going to look back at that photo because I saw it in the production office and I knew this audience was good. So you at least have the side of this audience here. You're 17 years apart. We're never going to get through this show.
Yes.
You're 17 years apart. How did you meet?
We met at work.
You met at work.
Yes.
Did you know you were much older than him?
I did not, because Jordan, he carries himself very.
Okay, maybe I'm overreacting. She looks great for her age. Yeah, I mean, what is it that she has that you'd say, that looks interesting?
He's young, but he's not that young. And when he told me at the time he was 27, I'm like, what? Because I have a son who's 25.
Right.
So it was like,
Oh, that's strange though. Like her son is 25. I mean, if my mother be dating somebody who's just 2 years older than me, sheesh. I don't know how would I feel about that, to be honest. I wouldn't like it. That's one thing for sure. I'd be like, bro, you could have been my older brother. So I'm your stepdad now. So my stepdad would be just 2 years older than me. Oof.
So he's just a few years older than your son. Okay, so technically, don't get mad at me for saying this. He could be your son. He could be. But he's not. No, because I was much younger. But they're close.
Wait, okay. Okay. Yeah. He could be your son. Yeah.
Listen, age. I should bring into conversation because you were married to a man who was 14 years older than you. And now, after your divorce, how many years older are you than?
I'm 7.5 years.
7.5 years. Also, I know that you said that you found once you divorced that younger men were attracted to you, that you were getting the eyes and the looks from younger men. What do you
Much to my surprise.
Really, you were surprised?
I was, because I've also been conditioned to think that a woman in her 40s who has kids is not desirable. And I became single and I didn't know what was going to be out there for me. And what I found was the men approaching me were all younger.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's it for this story. But what do you guys think? I get that what she's saying there. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I've it's not like for me, even for me, I've tried to I've approached older women. Yeah. Excuse me. But I know within the approach, it wasn't like, oh, I'm trying to have her as my girlfriend. But some guys might. But it's not the norm, to be honest. It's not the norm because every guy just want to see what is that like because we might say, okay, she might have experience, but then yeah, after a while, you will, as a guy, you will be like, okay, it doesn't really matter about the experience thing. You just want to get someone who's in your age who can, um, especially when you're older, when you're a young guy, you'll have so much energy, and you have, so much energy and trying to smash an older woman. Then it's like, not all, of course. I guess I have to say that. But sometimes you're trying to smash, but then she cannot smash because your energy is even higher than hers. She cannot take it. Or it's just like, we need to pause, we need to do this, we need to do that. Yeah, it's it's a different energy right there. But everybody should do what they find makes them happy, of course. And yeah, it is a different energy. Yep. So it is a different thing, but some people will try to find what works for them, and you should find what works for you. But it's just that, like, yeah, when for me, when I like, at this point, not anymore. um I mean, if I would be getting with a older woman, it would have to be, yeah, she would have to have something in return. Because, I mean, when it come to the physicality of intimacy, I would know, okay, look, I'm gonna outlast you. I'm gonna do so many things. It's not gonna be interesting anymore. Like, when I'm done, I mean, when you're done, I'm not done. Or when you're done, I'm just getting started. You know? It's gonna cause a lot of frustration. If you soulmate, feeling sorry for her. Yeah. A divine counterpart doesn't make that age gap. Does it make that, okay? If it's your soulmate, what do you mean by soulmate? What is a soulmate? A mate that your soul meets? What is that? Like, what is a soulmate? Do you believe in soulmates? Maybe it exists, but if it did, I don't think so. Maybe it exists, But maybe because if that was the case, then why most people are we always looking for we get into a relationship and we don't it doesn't work and then constantly keep going. Because if soulmate was in a situation, then why is it something that we constantly have to look for? You know, why didn't we just get it and then be connected? It's something that we always have to look for. Is it when we find someone that we settle down for, is it really a soulmate thing? Or we just say, oh, I'm tired, I'm gonna choose this person. Yeah, it's a romantic partner. Okay. What is that? They need to be what did you just I don't understand what you just said. Write a full sentence. It may just click and you can't explain it and feels like that's called yeah, it can click. Yeah, true. But if it's click, does that mean a click? Does that mean it's a soulmate? Does that make the person your soulmate? Because if you have a click, you have a moment of connection, not a romantic partner. Um, hey Obsidian, how you doing? We're talking about soulmates. Do you believe in soulmate? Are soulmates a real thing? Much more than that. Okay, so have you guys found your soulmate? Or are you still looking? Everybody in the chat, have you found your soulmate? Honestly, I don't know anymore. Have you guys found your soulmate? You want to join? I mean, if you want to join, you can send me a request if you want to speak. Honestly, I don't know anymore because they are saying now that you can have more than one soulmate. Then what is that a soulmate? Do you have soulmates at this point? I mean, you can have more than one click because isn't soulmate supposed to be your person that you can? Well, I think soulmate was something to be something special. How do you do that? You have to find out. Um, you have to find out. Send me a request. Okay, let me see. What did you said? Yeah, you have to. Okay, goodbye. Honestly, I don't know. They are suited to for another. Okay, but okay, true. They are suited for another. You can reply on. Okay. Obsidian.
Hey,
Hi, Obsidian. How you doing?
hi. Yeah, I think you can have more than one soulmate. It's not, I think what people get confused is soulmate with life partner. Life partner, that's one person at a time, but you can have multiple soulmates at one time. I
Okay.
think soulmates are basically like your friend could be a soulmate, your sibling can be a soulmate, your you can even find a soulmate in a work colleague. There's probably a lot of people in here that could grow into being a soulmate. It's who your soul resonates with on a deeper level. But when you misconstrue that and get that confused with a life partner,
Mm-hmm.
that's when it's just one. You can have one life partner because that's your life partner. But because when you think about the different transformations that your soul even goes through, you have multiple versions of yourself. So each soulmate would represent each version of yourself in multiple um, ways as well. I love your accent. Oh, thank you, girl.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we
Yeah.
were we were talking about soulmate and referring it to love itself, but I do understand what you mean that by that now.
I mean,
It's
you
a deep
can,
connection that you can have with somebody in general.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you can love people platonically as well. So that could be a soulmate. You can your soulmate can be platonic, romantic. It could be a relative. It could be a family member, and you will love these people, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's true. Okay, that is true.
Yeah.
So do
It
you
is
have you found your soulmate or okay, so you were saying
absolutely.
yeah? Okay.
Yeah. I found my friend who became my sister. Like, there's so many. I've got people that I can feel on a soul level. That's how I consider them as a soulmate. They are my mates that I feel on a soul level. It's not surface based. It's not how's the weather today. We really get in, have those vulnerable conversations. We hold each other accountable. We see each other on a soul level. Those are my soulmates.
Okay, so literally. All right.
Yeah.
So what's the other part you were saying?
Life partner.
Life partner. What is
Right.
that?
So
Life partner. What is that?
so this is what people get soulmate confused with. Oh, I've got one soulmate. No, you have multiple. You have one life partner though, and even that can change as well. So I
Then
think
it's not one life partner. It's just a life. It's just partners. To be honest, at this point.
yeah. So I think that one as well. I think because the thing with this new age type of conversations is there are too many rules. So even with like life partner, you can have a life partner, you break up, and then you find another life partner. That's the person that you plan to be with. I think life partners are who you plan to be with for the rest of your life. Unfortunately, it doesn't always end up like that. So
then,
you can
then what's
have
the point? What's the point of?
exactly. This is what I'm saying. The new
Uh,
age language is just confusing. I think just
yeah.
yeah. Shall hi hi
Yeah.
hi.
Hello.
Super life. Okay.
Hi.
Is your name Yara? I was looking for the host name all the time. What's your name?
What's wait? You asking me?
Yes, I'm asking you. You are the host.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, super life, super life.
Oh, super life.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Hello, everybody. Obsidian, I was listening to you. Um, can I explain?
Yeah. Go ahead. I mean, you've been talking. Go ahead. Continue.
Yes, yes, thank you. Um, I guess we all have that question deep down when we are young, and when you get older, it get more like a prominent question. Who is that person that I need to connect to? Especially when you have had so many toxic relationships, and you have to ask yourself at a certain point, what is going on? And I just heard you, Obsidian, explaining about soulmate, you have twin flame, and you have the karmic relationship. So these are three parts or partners that you can have in life. So the karmic is the one that you was just explaining. You look for someone to love, someone that like you, someone you connect with on many levels. Don't have to have the checklist of 100 things. If you can connect, you can live a good life. Okay, that's okay. You go with each other, having the challenges of life, and then discover that things are going great. You keep moving, or you discover things aren't growing great. You go separate. That's one relationship, one uh, kind of relationship, loving relationship. Then you have the soulmate. Anybody can be a soulmate. A friend can be a soulmate. Your mother can be a soulmate. It's that person that you connect deeply on spiritual level with, and on many things you can just telepathically connect with each other from a
Yeah.
distance.
Okay.
Things
Okay,
like that.
ladies.
That's the
Somebody
second.
somebody just said, but
Yeah.
they may be for you. That is a good point. They may be for you, and things don't go right. That's what about that? How do you explain that situation? Because let's say
That
somebody,
situation
yeah,
can be all the three of them.
it can be
All
all
the
the
three
three
of
of
them.
them.
Because in all these three relationships, even the twin flame, you are still evolving. You are still in this life to evolve, to grow. So things can go wrong, and it depends which spiritual connection you have with each other, which spiritual contract you have with each other. It's much more deep than a karmic relationship. The karmic relationship, you can say, okay, it's not working, we are gone. You go your part, and I go your part. The spiritual thing is something else. Is very deeply. I can't explain too much in this live with you. You have to invite me for another special one. Then we can go deep in this part, but all three of these kind of relationships, you can have things go wrong. I mean, like, it's normal, it's
Okay,
life.
so
Two different characters, two different people.
so what would you say is some characteristics or some tips that you can have for people who to maintain a relationship? Because we are always been told how to get into a relationship, but how to maintain and keep a relationship. I'll start with
That
you and
that
then
you know, I have had personally a few relationships and a marriage, and it didn't go right. What didn't go right? The first thing that we have to learn is stop looking for happiness out of ourselves.
what does that
Meaning
mean? Out of
that's out of ourselves, so that I'm going into a relationship with you because you are making me happy. So you have to do so much effort to make me happy in that relationship because I can't do it for myself. And that's what they taught us, because loving yourself is like a sin, if especially when you have a religious background. It seems like, you are egotistical, you egocentric, and so on and so on. But that's the main thing that we have to do first: love ourselves first, and then we can love someone else.
yeah.
Look for the happiness in ourselves first, find it in the solitude, and then you can be abundant on your own. And from that abundance, you can share and connect and become whole with someone else. But do not depend, to put your happiness that someone else have to fulfill you. That's not going to happen. Nobody can do that. That's one thing. The second thing is that I said self-love. Love yourself first. How can you not loving yourself first and still saying that you love somebody else? You know? So
Yeah.
you have to do that. It's not something you can avoid, because us who have so many experience in life with relationships that go wrong, toxic relationships, and this kind of things, you would know by now loving yourself was the first thing that you had to do. But we didn't. Nobody taught us that way. So we had to learn it through life experience. That's the two things that I can give you right now.
All right, thank you. Obsidian, what about you? What are the two things that we can do to maintain a relationship?
Okay, so I have a different approach to. I mean, things sound like glitter. Everyone can say things that sound like glitter all the time, right?
Yeah.
Just to caveat of what Michelle was saying in regards to loving yourself, or before you can get into a relationship, I don't entirely agree. I understand the sentiment, but I don't entirely agree, because you can get into a relationship and think that you love yourself, but then your partner will reflect places and parts of you that need more love, right? So you will never. It's like healing. Oh, you need to be healed before you get into a relationship. No, you don't. You can go into a relationship, and it's not until you get into a relationship where you're like, oh, that part still needs to be healed there. I still get triggered there, or whatever else. So I don't entirely agree, although I do understand the sentiment. Now, into what I think, two things. One of the things I think we need to stop doing is competing with each other. If I have a partner, we don't compete with who's hurt the most, or who's done this the most, or who done that. We have to complement each other, and understand that we are a part of a team. I see a lot of relationships where people are, they're always in a battle with each other. Like, they don't have to already battle the outside noises and the outside of their house. When you've chosen your partner, you do exactly that. You choose your partner every day. You wake up and you choose that person, and they choose you, and you try your best to understand each other. That's one. Two, I'd say find someone that you can grow young with. Everybody's so interested and obsessed with growing old with this person. No, for me, my relationships, um, I want to find someone that I can still run around with in the park with, and have silly jokes with, and cook with, and feel youthful.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we're feeling youthful and jovial, that's when we're creating more, and that's when we're laughing more. And laughter is an amazing form of medicine, as well as crying. Yeah, someone to play with, mother. So yeah, that's those are the two main things. But I do want to stress that we need to stop telling people that they need to be completely healed or completely love themselves before they can get into a relationship. Again, I will stress that I do understand the sentiment, but it is, as long as we're anything that's not growing is dead. And if you're in a relationship and it's not allowing you to see the other parts of yourself that you might not have seen before, or it's showing you where you still need to heal, then the relationship is you might just be, I don't know, there for sex or whatever. But if you really want a relationship, they are going to show you areas where you still need to heal. They are going to show you areas where you still need to love yourself more. They are going to show you areas where you still need to grow. And that's what I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Amazing, amazing
There will be
opinion.
some other part that it's gonna a relationship always reveal some part of you that was blinded by you, and you probably need to, or we probably need to actually be able to, deal with it. But there are sometimes some people you can be in a relationship with them, and when they recognize their flaws, and which all of us have flaws as human beings, and they can turn out to somewhat hate the other person or despise them for showing their flaws as well. That can be another thing. But one tip I would say when it comes to relationship or to maintain a relationship is to understand that the relationship that person A, B, C, or my girlfriends or my boys have, I don't have to compare it. Comparing is the biggest one. When people start comparing and start appreciating what they have and look at the simplicity of what they have and try to not be saying, oh, we should be like this type of person or we should be like this, that takes down the uniqueness of the relationship. And that's one thing that I find a lot of the time, we are hearing, oh, you should be, why, oh, this person did this for me, or why shouldn't you do this for me as well? Then a person will be like, okay, then I need to compete with someone that is not living our lives, or I need to compete with someone that, we have different goals. A competition, I do understand that can be a big thing, but competing against each other, it just doesn't make sense, to be honest. I mean,
It doesn't.
you would be saying, okay, this is my partner, but I'm competing with my partner.
That's deadly.
That's like it doesn't make sense. If we
No, but
playing in the same
you're
team,
killing the relationship there.
exactly, if we playing in the same team, it does it this meaning that if we play in the same team, that means we have an opponent. We are not fighting
Yes.
against each other. So if we're fighting against each other or competing or doing other things that are against each other, like it's better that you just go away and find someone who's actually open for that sort of energy, because one thing's for sure is just gonna lead to breakdown of the relationship entirely and break down your self-confidence and a lot of different things.
Yeah, that's the first characteristic of a toxic relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing. The first thing, if you have a partner who's competing with you, you just have to get your luggage and run,
Mm-hmm.
because that's gonna end very, very, very bad for
Very.
one of you. Most of the time, the one who have the abusive characteristic in him or in her is going to destroy that relationship sooner or later.
Yeah.
And for me, may I react on Obsidian?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Obsidian, I heard you. What I meant with the part of self-love is not that, as you said, people are stressing that you have to have self-love perfectly and this kind. That doesn't exist. That's the first thing, because we are always in a healing process. So we are always changing. We are always evolving. So you cannot be healed to enter a relationship, because you will get another mirror in front of you, and that's your partner to mirror you, just as like you said, that part that needs to be healed. So we are not ready. we are never ready when we enter a relationship. And that's one thing I wanted to add on. And the second part that I was saying about the competition, if you, I guess most of us, when we sense that competition, we we do like, we give it a kind of benefit of the doubt. It's like, let us talk about it. Or did I hear that good? Is that right? Keep asking yourself. You start gaslighting yourself. So that's competition thing. Is very very small thing. It starts very small, and you don't notice it until it's very very deep, and that's a wound you have there to work on. So for me, I would give us a big tip: never enter a relationship when the partner is already competing with you from the beginning. And if you notice that after a year or after 2 years, tackle that, because you're not supposed to be competing with each other in your relationship. You have to support each other, find the compatibility with each other to make something great. And you want to grow younger, just like Obsidian said. You want to be with someone who make you feel young, youthful, where you can run and jump with it, or with her. Do great things. You don't want to get old, looking,
But I want to ask you something. So
yeah.
you say I do agree to a certain extent that people a lot of the time we are not 100% whole, because as we go through life we collect different hurt, different pain, and different heartache,
No,
and
we are whole.
you know
We are whole.
and we
All
get
of
we
us.
get
We are
wounded.
whole just
So
like
no,
how we are,
wait,
but we
I
are
wait,
different.
stop, let me finish my
Okay.
part, okay? So now when we go through relationships or through life, we get wounded. And let's say now, does someone goes through a certain process and actually getting some form of healing, or when they finish from a relationship that is, that get them more wounded, should they just move into another relationship? I'm just trying to understand, because you're saying that,
Yeah.
for me, the way I'm understanding what you're saying is that that someone can go through trauma in their relationship, that they can still jump into another relationship right afterwards.
No, I
Okay.
never say that.
That's what I'm not saying that's what you said, but that's what I
you
understood.
understood.
Yeah.
No. The best thing you can do when you finish and you get out of a toxic or relationship, heal. Take your time to heal. And what does that mean? Heal at a certain point that you feel at ease to enter a relationship where you feel and can maintain your peace and love, and you can give without
Expecting.
without being afraid, without um, you have to have your boundaries, of course, because that's the sign of the healing. You have to have your boundaries, and know yourself better than the last relationship you left. Meaning that you are, at the moment you step into the new relationship, you are whole as how you are, until the mirror come back to you, is put in front of you, and that's your partner, who will show you other parts that have to be healed. So it's a constant development.
Yeah.
It's not something that stops.
It's not something
But
that stop.
heal as much as you can before, otherwise you will bring damage to the other
To the other
person
person.
again
That's what I
and to
mean.
yourself.
That's what I mean. That's the thing. I think that's thanks for making it clearer, because that's the thing. Because some people have to realize, okay, yes, you can move into another relationship, but you need to take time to heal yourself in order so you don't bring that same trauma to somebody when you're not ready, bring that same trauma into a new situation. And what if that person that you're dealing with doesn't have this trauma or basically are in the place of their lives that they feel at peace? And you happen to, that person happened to be the person that's breaking that peace. But I mean, I
And the
think
thing
people,
is,
hold on.
and when you enter a
Wait,
relationship
I
with
think,
all that baggage,
wait. I think people need to have this awareness as well. You know what I mean? They need to have this awareness that they need to actually find, hello, good night, find a way, just like what you say, to enter the relationship knowing that they have some baggage and to be willing to work through them.
exactly.
You can go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, yes, yes. And and it's both partner having the willingness to work on their own shit. Let me say it so clear on what they have, because um you feel whole as human being, a spiritual being, but you are still evolving. You are still evolving, meaning that as long as we are here, we are evolving.
Yeah.
So we have to give each other the space to do that.
True.
And it's beautiful to be in that space as well, seeing each other for who each other is in that, and understand the fact that going through that process is the most beautiful thing that we can experience as human being.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you. Obsidian, do you have anything you want to add or react to?
Yeah, I think so here I go again playing devil's advocate,
Go
right?
ahead.
Just the thing is, right? No, the thing is, with me, I just like to look at things holistically. I don't like to be biased. I just like to look at every possible outcome, right? So with that being said, and I don't completely agree with it, what I'm about to say, however, it is a fact that it also happens. Now, when we look at who moves on in a relationship faster or first or whatever, regarding it being male or female, women can detach while they're in a relationship emotionally. And that's why sometimes you will see a woman go out from one relationship and straight into another relationship, not because she hasn't been healed, it's because she done all of her regulating while she was in one relationship, and then she left the relationship already detached. She detached emotionally in the relationship that she was in. She detached physically as well. Some women are just in relationships because of security. They have no love for the man or anything like that. They meet somebody else, and then it looks like from the outside looking in, excuse me, from the outside looking in, that she just jumped from one relationship to another. That might not necessarily be the case, because like I said, women leave the relationship emotionally before they leave physically. Men leave the relationship physically before they leave emotionally. Does that make sense?
Yes, that's perfect, Obsidian. You said it perfect. We live years before we left actually physically.
So
Yeah. So
initially, what you're saying is that even though the women can be in a relationship, they can still be doing the emotional work while
once they're in,
during
yeah,
that moment.
Right in this relationship.
right.
Because that's how it goes.
So basically wasting the man's time.
No,
No,
It
absolutely
is.
not.
It is. So
Ignore your thing.
why don't why didn't because if is why if they can do it, why didn't they actually decide, okay, well, let's do this together, let's start to emotionally detach together.
Can I answer you? Can I answer you?
Go ahead.
So let's say you. I don't want to.
No, you can take me, it's okay.
Okay. Okay. Just to make it easier. So
No,
let's
it's
say
all
you're in a relationship with me,
right.
right?
Yeah.
We have been together for 3 years.
Yeah.
But there's been, after a year and a half, we just started to. Remember when I said you're either growing together or you're growing apart? Anything not growing is dead. So we're just growing apart, unfortunately. I'm trying to tell you and show you my love language, how I receive love. Or let's say you was cheating and all this kind of stuff. The more, I think cheating is the better one as an example. So you could be cheating and what you're doing is hurting me. Can we go to therapy, this and that, and all the rest? And you choose and decide to not stop cheating. My mind is going to start checking out. I'm going to start leaving you emotionally. I'm already imagining 6 months from now, even though I'm with you, and I'm still holding on because I want you to change. But if you're not, slowly, 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 I'm going to start to detach and detach and detach emotionally, and then my heart is going to go. And then physically, that's when you've lost me for good. Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's understandable at this point. But yeah. Okay. I don't. It's kind of It sounds. Yeah, I understand what you mean because it's like that's why women can move from one relationship to the next. But my question is, does that create a trend, meaning, or a habit of when this doesn't work in this relationship, then I start to have my eyes out there, so thinking the grass is greener on the other side because this person is not making the adjustment that I want. Does that create a habit that
Yeah.
for a woman that okay, I'm doing this. This is my tactic until she get dumped, of
Can I
course,
answer that? Can I answer that,
and
Obsidian?
until she get
Sure.
dumped. Go ahead.
To add on what Obsidian said and what the question you are asking right now, it it cannot be a habit
Why
because you
not?
don't know how the other relationship will go. That's the one thing. And the second thing, because of the healing you have been through, you have been detaching so long, and it works like that with us. As feminine, it works like that.
Hello.
We detach because of the responsibilities we have. We stay
Wait.
most
Say
of
that
the time.
again. You
Most of
did.
the time, because of the responsibilities we have, we stay.
Wait, wait,
If
wait,
you
wait, wait,
have,
wait.
if you
Sorry,
don't
sorry,
have,
sorry.
if you don't have,
Wait, hold on. I didn't understand. You detached because of the responsibility that you have to stay or this day.
no, no. Let me explain again. You detach because of the pain you have been going through. That's how you detach. That's the reason why you detach. You have been hurt so many times after each other, and then you take your distance because your partner is not listening to you. He don't want to work with you because you had a question about going to a relationship, someone, a coach or something like that. All these things. We women, we try everything. We try everything as much as we can to save that relationship. The moment we start detaching is the moment for us we have done enough. And that's the part we are not going as well as like looking for someone else. We are going the other side, we are going in. We are going to look at us, at
Okay.
what's the pain, what I'm feeling, what I'm doing, how can I heal, and that's where we go. And
Okay.
that makes us take distance from the partner.
Okay.
It's difficult, but it becomes easier as we doing it the longer. That part is will become a habit. The
Okay, that's what I
detaching,
mean. The
that's become
detachment
a
part
habit.
is gonna
Yeah,
become a habit. So
yeah.
I do understand. That's what I mean. Because one thing is for sure, what we practice becomes a habit, whether it's for a good thing or if for a bad thing. So let's put it like this. So let's say now, you guys say, okay, you are doing everything, and a lot of the time by saying that you're doing everything is telling the man what he should do all of the time.
No, you can tell the man.
Wait.
You ask your partner, or you ask, you talk, you communicate. You
Okay.
can tell your partner to do anything. He's free.
He's
She's
not
free.
he's not free because if he was free, he can be able to be himself and still be accepted.
No, free, I mean, like, he's a sovereign person. You are a sovereign person. You can
Yeah.
choose if you can want to work with me together in the relationship, or you can choose for not to. And if the man choose for not to do that, then you've got to, yeah, look out for yourself. And
Yeah,
that's what we do.
exactly. Exactly. But that's the point here. That's the point. So basically, you said he's free, you can ask. Yeah, but he's not asking at this point. You can ask me something, and I have a. So by asking means that I have a choice. Yes or
Of
no.
course.
If my choice is no, and because I say no, which mean then now we are drifting apart, that's not asking. That's like this is something that we have to do or not. But
Yeah, then you do it. That's the
then you do
part.
it.
Yeah, of
Then you
course.
do it. But
Yeah,
okay,
you will
okay.
go separate, but that to get that to that point, it takes a lot of time
It
and
takes
patience and trying to fix it
wait, wait,
before you get
wait,
there.
wait. Okay, fix. But why is it? I understand. Okay, why is it that sometimes some people look at situation as a person that they're trying to fix? It's like saying that you are perfect yourself. Why can't people just be who they are? Because let's say, for example, when you get in a relationship, a lot of the time, people who get into a relationship, they will realize this is how the person is from the very beginning, but then think that okay, the person need to evolve, need to change. What if the person don't want to evolve or change? Or what if they are evolving and changing in different ways, but you want to fix people? Isn't that God's work or isn't that the
Or you want to
person's?
fix the situation, you can fix people.
But the situation is the person.
You can't. Okay, listen. So, in my eyes, right, it's not a thing of fix. If I get into a relationship with somebody, I am accepting them. I have to accept them for who they are.
At that
Yeah.
moment.
However,
At that
however,
moment. Yeah.
However, I will also see a bigger picture. We all need to be seeing a bigger picture here. Who do you want to be? And I said, even before I get into a relationship, I advise the person that I'm courting or whoever I'm speaking to, I advise them to write down exactly who they see themselves or who they want to be and say no to everything that does not reflect that. So what I mean by that is, yes, I will accept you for who you are. However, I'm not going to allow you to sit down in your shit. Not if I know that you can do much more better. If you say, let's for example, you like jumpers, but all of the jumpers that you keep finding for some reason, they have holes in them. I'm gonna be like, okay, well, babes, how about you try this, or have you looked at this, or have you looked at that? And then I will grow into and evolve together. Now, if, like you said, if the person does not want to evolve, then it's for the other person to then really discern and evaluate whether this person is going to take them off track.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
if it is going to take you off
Okay.
track, then it's not the relationship for you because we have to be evolving together. We have to grow together. There's no way that I would want to be with someone and they just allow me to. For example, I'm writing a book.
But
And if
wait. Before you go further,
yeah,
at this point, I heard you saying a lot of things, but one thing is for
I can't
sure.
hear you properly.
Sorry,
I can't hear you properly. Yeah,
I think there's an echo. Yeah. Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna mute one person because
yeah, that's much better.
there was an echo. So okay, one of the situation is that a lot of the time, especially in the time that we're living in, it's hard for a man to tell his woman what he wants because it's gonna be looked as or he's being controlling or he's being demanding. So now I do understand all the time it's just about yeah. It sounds to me more and more it is acceptable for women to tell what a man should be, but when it's the other way around, it comes across as being you know, um controlling.
Is there a question in there, or is that you just making a statement?
I think it's a statement, Obsidian.
I'd like to rebuttal your statement.
And what I mean by that is, yes, there are women that don't like to be told what to do and yada 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 and all of that. However, there are women that like to seek guidance from their man. They still like to picture their man as the head of the home, and then they will support as best as possible. Now, I think where a lot of men are getting frustrated with women who don't want to be told what to do is because the men themselves, no offense to any men that are in here, but the men themselves are not going anywhere. So how can you lead me when you have not even yet led yourself out of a cardboard
But
box?
that's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing. The man is not going anywhere. Is that the man's fault for just, I mean, let's say for example, just like for you, you came with a different approach. You came with an approach that says, okay, well, tell me where you're going. But if the woman wants a man that's going somewhere, shouldn't she find out, okay, hey, where we going? And if that's the ride that she wanna jump on, and if that's the thing that she wants to, if she wants to be part of, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it's not to expect that every man is going somewhere or every man have goals.
But then that's where you find your equal. I think somebody put it in the comments earlier. How can two walk together unless they agree? That's biblical. That's Amos 3:3. So if you can find somebody that is on your way, you have to be equally yoked. Whether I'm not Christian, I'm not religious in the slightest. But I did grow up Christian, and there are things in the Bible that I still hold on to. You have to be equally yoked. If you want to go left and your partner wants to go right, where are you going to go?
You
Okay.
would stay there.
So
Yeah.
you have, exactly. So you have to have public emotion. You do have to have.
Exactly.
Sorry, let me just land, please. You do have to have something in motion, like you even just said it yourself. She has to decide if it's a ride that she wants to jump on. When I think of a ride, it means that somebody's going somewhere. If you said, does she want to sit at the bus stop with me? That's a different story. But if I'm looking to jump on the ride with somebody, that's because something is in motion. And then with his drive and my wisdom, we can push this forward completely. What my man wants to do, I can see whether it's cracks or whether it's he can take it because I'm quite good at seeing a different side to the coin. So if he was to say, even come to me and say, okay, this is a piece of paper, I have a pen, and he writes one word on there, I will start looking at the different words that we can even join on that one word to make sure that that is one whole big paragraph. So it's about, he has to have something, he doesn't have to have the whole picture, but he has to have at least the paintbrush and the canvas. And then when he gets his woman will then support him and be a helpmeet to that.
Okay, that sounds nice. That sounds
I
nice.
land.
All right. Thank you very much. Ladies, I must go. I have to end, sorry. I have